So today at Foundry University, we're going to be going over some different types of brushes. So brush selection when performing a blow dry is so crucial because they all do something different. I know we all have a tendency to gravitate towards one brush, but there's a variety of them out there, obviously, and each one has a specific purpose. So we're going to start with the Denman Vent Brush. Denman would like to sponsor us. I'm just going to throw that out there. But the Denman Vent Brush, which is the one that I prefer, it gives you a whole lot of comfort in your hand. It's great to work with. But this is going to be primarily for moisture removal. It's got the vents, which allow for a little bit more airflow. The bristles are not placed too closely together, so that way it doesn't get tangled up in the hair. It doesn't put too much tension on wet hair, which can cause snapping of the hair. So it's great to get in there to remove moisture for the rest of your blow dry. So the next one up the ladder is going to be the paddle brush, and basically we're going in terms of tension. This one's made by Aveda, so if Aveda is out there and you'd like to sponsor us, it's a great brush. It's got a couple of different purposes. One, if you turn it vertically, it's great for detangling the hair, so you can use it to smooth out any tangles, get through, prep your blow dry. And then when you turn it to the side and work it this way, it is designed to close the cuticle, give a lot of shine, and pull out any sort of curl pattern, really lay down any sort of frizz, give it a nice shine. Next is gonna be our 9-row half-round brush from YS Park. So this is great for really putting a lot of tension in there, controlling growth patterns, controlling curl, and you can also use this as a pre-dry, especially if somebody's got some really gnarly curl patterns, growth patterns. You can get in there and really get a lot of tension on the hair with this tool. You can also use it for the whole entire finish, which we'll be covering later on. Next is gonna be a metal or ceramic coated round brush with nylon bristles. So this is gonna give a little bit of tension, but it's also gonna heat up really good. Another thing to kind of keep in mind, because it does heat up really well, is it can get very, very hot. So it's really important that you don't just lay the heat on there constantly, because you can cook somebody's hair off. I think I've even seen a video online of somebody doing that. So be a little bit more careful. This is great for people who have, coarser textured hair, thicker textured hair, because you're gonna get the tension that you need. And tension always equates to a little bit more control in your blow dry. So really base your brush selection on the amount of tension that you need. You wanna get the hair about 90%, 95% dry, and just not totally dry before you go in with this brush, but it will give you the tension on those thicker, coarser hair types to really give you the control. And sometimes those hair types need a little bit of extra heat, so the metal and the ceramic is really gonna help to seal that cuticle down. Next on our list, we have also by YS Park, an oval brush. This one's got boar's bristle to really give a lot of tension. It's also got nylon bristles to help drive the hair onto the boar's bristles. It's gonna give you a little bit more tension than the paddle brush, but it's really designed for getting a nice, smooth, flat finish on the hair, really closing the cuticle down. It's got this rubber pad, which is, as the hair slips over that, it's really gonna give a nice shine. And then we have, also by YS Park, we have a round brush that also has boar's bristle and nylon to really drive in there, get a lot of tension on the hair, and really get that polish. You can use it to create round shapes, but you can also use it to create smoother, flatter finishes, just depending on how you work this brush. And then the one that's gonna give us the most tension is the one that we kind of overlook, but if you have somebody that's really got some unruly growth patterns, cowlicks, whatever, and you really need to control them, it's really good. And we'll have to kind of demonstrate in a little bit how to gain control with the comb, but the comb is going to give you absolutely the most tension of all your tools. I don't want to say brushes anymore because this is actually a comb, but it is going to give you the most tension. So that should just about wrap it up with our brush selection here at Foundry University. If you do have any questions, please drop us a comment and we'll be happy to respond to that as soon as we can. Like, subscribe, because we have more Foundry University coming your way.